Starting to get a little bit tired of them. No, just kidding.
Too much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's where the chords.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Mylo's Mansion. Basically where I'll be talking to industry people, DJs, artists, songwriters, whatever. And today, a very special guest, as usual. We did a song together, which is out now, probably. I think not right now when we're recording it, but when you guys will be hearing it, it will be out probably. Stef Classens, he's a singer-songwriter from the Netherlands.
Yes.
And the introduction. Introduce yourself.
I'm Stef. I'm a songwriter, 27 years old, born in the south of Holland, living in Amsterdam now for 5 years, working as a songwriter, as an artist, and we did a couple of songs together.
Yeah.
But the latest song is the one I'm singing on,
Which is sounding great. So
Thanks.
basically, how we do this is we have the questions on the table, and just to get things going, we'll have these questions. But first, actually, I do want to get into the songs we did, because I was thinking about When We're Gone, but we did a bunch actually.
Yeah.
You co-wrote on Won't Stop. We did Not Afraid.
Yeah. That was the first one, Not Afraid.
Yeah, Not Afraid we did first. You were singing that as first as well, right?
Yeah, and then Trevor Guthrie.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a legend, so I just took a step back.
Yeah, and then we did Won't Stop. We did those two with the same group of people.
Yeah.
It's like you, me, Emmy, Perez, one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times. Cool. I'll jump
Cool.
into question number one.
Okay.
The Voice of Holland. Tell us a bit more about this adventure.
The Voice. It was a big adventure. The auditions were recorded in July in 2019, which is like more than a year ago. And it was a great adventure. I mean, 2 million people still watching that show after 10 years. So I just sang some songs. I became second. I was a runner-up, which was, I think, for me, the best position to be, not on any contracts or whatever.
Because if you win the first place, you automatically get signed to...
but I didn't sign the music contract.
Right.
Normally you have to do that before going into the live shows.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sign that because I'm already signed to another label.
Yeah.
So I can't sign to another label while being on another label.
Hard.
Yeah.
Well, lucky then.
Yeah.
But I think it must feel weird because you already know you're because you first have the auditions and then you go into
the battles.
Yeah.
So you're going 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
And then you have the knockouts, and if you been through that, then you're going into the live shows. But it's all recorded before, except for the live shows then. Yeah. But it's all recorded before the first episode is on television.
Yeah. Do you probably need to sign?
You need to sign. You need to sign a contract that you're being silent.
You're being silenced.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like The Voice helped your career now, or?
Yeah, I mean, especially people from over the world are watching that, I still get like messages from people from Asia, from America, from Australia, who are seeing my audition or other shows.
Yeah.
And that's great. I mean, as an artist, you want to get all those people. You want to let your music come to all the people you can reach. And this was a great opportunity. Yeah.
I think that's what we're all aiming for, to get our music heard by as many people as possible.
And the funny story is like they asked me to join The Voice, which I don't know if I can say that, but I just did. But they asked me like 4 times, and I always said like, no, I'm not in the mood for it right now, or I'm not feeling that I'm at my best right now.
No.
But in 2019 they called me and like, would you like to join The Voice?
Yeah.
And I didn't say immediately no. I just was thinking, would it be a great opportunity, or would it be a different kind of show that like, am I on the right place if I'm doing that? And I was saying, if I can decide which songs I can sing, then I want to join.
Yeah.
And they agreed. So,
so are you normally free to sing whatever you want to sing?
Most of the times, but sometimes, like in a battle, you have two people, and you can't like please them both.
No, true.
But normally, like, I know I wanted to sing "Jealous" by Labyrinth, but that wasn't an option, unfortunately, because they think it wasn't in like the top 40 or whatever in Holland. So they said like, maybe you can sing "Someone You Loved." I like that song as well, so I was like, okay, let's do that.
Beautiful song, "Jealous."
Yeah.
You did a cover, right, on that one?
Yeah, I did.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's run one from your side.
Okay. If you could be another famous DJ for one day, who would you like to be?
I think 100% Tiesto.
Why?
Because he's just like, I don't know, he's just such like, he's been doing this for, I don't know, 30 years or 20 years, whatever. And every show he does, he's still so happy, and like he's still so like he's playing his first DJ show, like every show. And I don't know, it's just like he has this vibe. Like, obviously he is one of the biggest DJs, and he probably knows that he has like a lot of people are looking up to him, but still he's like really relaxed, and like really there's no pressure. Like, I don't think he always realizes that he is like basically the king of dance music, but he just does whatever he feels like.
Was he like one of the DJs that inspired you to go into music?
Yeah, I think kinda. Like, it was him and like DJ Chucky, and like, I don't know if a lot of people know him right now, but he used to do like this party in Holland called Dirty Dutch.
Yeah.
And I would always buy the CDs and like all the CDs from Sensation and stuff. So yeah, those were the guys that inspired me to start DJing. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Do you have any, I don't know how this works for singer-songwriters, people you look up to, writers, singers?
Yeah, there are a couple of artists I would like to be right now. I really like John Bellion. He's an American songwriter. He's also producing his own songs, which I'm doing for myself as well.
Yeah.
So that gets me inspired, like seeing him in the studio working on music, and just being happy being in the studio and creating new stuff. Yeah. I mean, I like to write with you. I like to write with other people. I like to write for myself on my own as well. It's just fun to do that, like all different kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because like what I probably normally always hear is, I mean, and that's what I know, he's one of the legendary songwriters is Max Martin, of course.
Yeah.
He wrote like stuff from Madonna and those like those.
It's insane,
hits, right?
I mean, John Bellion wrote "Holy" by Justin Bieber. And he also, I didn't know that in the first place when I heard it, but the moment I heard like the chorus, then I knew, I think that's him, and that's great to have as an artist, but also as a songwriter to have your own like signature sound or your signature writing, choosing the words, but also the melodies and stuff.
Yeah. So is that more than in the melodies or the words? Or both?
I'm more of a melody guy, but I also like the use of words he does. Yeah.
Like I know whenever I'm in the studio with you guys, like I can do melodies, but like coming up with the whole story and the words and like I don't know, I just like. Yeah, I mean, for me, it feels like probably how it feels for someone who doesn't make music at all. Like sometimes it feels like, how like people ask that a lot. Like, how do you come up with something? But it's just like you can't explain it. Basically, at least I can't explain that to people. It's like it kind of pops up in your head.
Yeah. Most of the times it's just. I guess I'm always writing like from emotions, and you're just writing down the emotions, and then creating a story. And I think it's good to have a song that you feel. I think that's the most important thing in songwriting.
Yeah, because I think, how, for instance, when We're Gone started. It's like we really started from nothing. We had nothing. I didn't like usually with a lot of sessions. I have like or a chord progression or just a simple
I remember with Not Afraid you had like it was almost like top lining. Because you already had a song. But with When We're Gone, we started from the guitar, I guess. Yoshi playing on the guitar.
It was basically we walked in, and Yoshi started playing the guitar, and it went pretty quick.
And I think we started with the chorus.
Because that's where the chords. That was such a cool session.
It was.
It feels. I know. I still feel like. Like how we recorded the vocal and it sounds super, full and like really.
Yeah, I liked it because was it that song that we just stood with 3 people from the mic to do the shouts, right? Yeah.
So for guys that don't know, I think a lot of people don't know
the vocals.
In the chorus, there's like this kind of like big. It feels like there is like a big group of people singing, and we did a nice little trick. It was us 3 basically screaming the song in front of the mic, and we copied that a couple times, and then it was basically a big group of people. But that was just us.
It was a really fun session.
Cool. I'll jump into another one. Back, just so you know, I didn't come up with these questions. Back in 2014, you won the talent show Best Singer-Songwriter of the Netherlands. Is that the perfect description of who you are, a singer-songwriter?
I think I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I like both worlds, and I like to combine them as well. I mean, I'm not most of the times I'm not singing or releasing songs that other people wrote, or where I'm not involved in writing. So yeah, basically I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, but the genre that I'm releasing myself isn't like singer-songwriting.
No.
It's more pop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am a singer, I'm a songwriter, so I'm a singer-songwriter, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense, but I know like in 2014 it was also like called a genre, and people always saw that as a sad guy with a hat.
Yeah, and a guitar.
And a guitar, singing like ballads.
Yeah, true.
But a singer and a songwriter and a singer-songwriter is just someone that writes his own songs and sings it.
Yeah.
And plays it.
Well.
So yeah.
Sounds.
Would you call yourself, because I know you're a producer. You're a good producer, but maybe people can call you like a producer-songwriter because you're also involved in songwriting, and not every DJ can do that.
No, true. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I am. I've never thought about actually any title. I'm just a guy who makes music. No, but yeah, I do love to be involved with, always be involved with the actual song. I think there's only like maybe 1 or 2 songs that I released where I haven't been involved in the whole song and the vocal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do really, it's also a little bit about the connection, with the song. Like you really want to put out your work.
Yeah.
So you really do also want to be involved with everything that's on that song.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just doesn't give the same fulfilling feeling when you just get like a top line in your email and then basically produce a song.
Yeah,
and
that's different,
It's very different, but sometimes also works. Like I am working on a song right now, which I got sent to me, and I just really like that song. So then I was like, well, okay, I can't let this one pass by. Yeah. So I just started working on it. But yeah, usually I would love to be involved from the beginning.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I think the session with you, not Not Afraid or One Stop, but I think maybe One Stop as well. We created a little bit from scratch, right?
Yeah, I had the little drop.
Yeah.
And the melody, the chords, basically.
Yeah. But I know, like, you were involved in the lyrics as well. I mean, you were saying maybe not use that, or maybe you can use that word, or you came up with a line and then we changed that up a little bit. Yeah. But not like many producers or DJs are always involved in lyrics.
No, then it's like more like just top lining, basically. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Second question for you.
Let's do it.
Do you have a bucket list? And if so, what's on top? I didn't come up with these questions as well, but I'm really curious.
Bucket list. Oof. No, I'm not a guy to set plans in life.
No?
I just go with the flow. But no, probably career-wise, I mean, definitely playing an ultra main stage nighttime slot is definitely in there.
Yeah.
What else? Maybe one that I have already ticked the box, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably... Well, DJing outside of the Netherlands was already one.
Yeah.
Which I did.
Yeah,
but
cool.
I'm trying to think more on a personal level, maybe. Is there something...
Yeah, maybe something not like career-wise, but...
Yeah, trying to think. I
mean, having your own house?
Well,
right now?
Yeah, definitely. Just being able... And then I'm going to tap into the career a little bit, but just being able to basically afford a house from doing music. Yeah, definitely bucket list.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you still have any bucket list goals that you're working on right now?
I have like doing things alone bucket list. So I've been to the cinema alone. I've eaten in a restaurant alone. But there are also like 2 boxes I didn't tick off yet. That is travel alone. That would be That would be one of the, I think, an amazing experience to just travel.
Yeah, that's what I have always when I tour. Sometimes I just travel by myself, and maybe this is something I could overcome. But whenever when I'm alone traveling, I almost never go out. Like I'm always then in my hotel room because I feel like when I'm gonna go out by myself, what am I gonna do? Like I'm not gonna sit in a restaurant by myself, or explore by myself. But
the funny thing is, I think then it's easier to connect with people you don't know and meet them. Yeah, I mean, then you have to if you feel like. I mean,
that's probably I think the barrier. For me, that's why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that was a barrier for me as well. So that's why I created this list. Yeah. I also went to a concert alone, which is great. I mean, no one talking like, oh, that's good, right? I mean, we're on a concert. We buy the ticket for one of our favorite artists, so why bother talking? Yeah. So that's great. But also like meet new people. Yeah. And the thing is, in the music industry, it's really easy to meet new people, like in a session. Yeah, of course. And most of the times, there's someone that you don't know, or maybe just know by his face. Yeah. Or even just his resume. But yeah, I like to meet new people.
I feel like that's something I could work on for myself, actually.
So create a doing things alone bucket list.
Yep, I'm trying to think. What should I do? Well, probably go out for dinner, that kind of stuff. To which concert did you go, actually?
It was here in Amsterdam, in Paradiso. Lauf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was playing. I know that it was the day before I had the knockouts on at least the television show for The Voice. That was the day before that, and I was so nervous that I was just like, okay, are there any tickets available? I'm just gonna go by myself because nobody wanted to join me. So I was just only thinking and not thinking, and just enjoyed the music.
Nice. Was he good live?
Yeah, but he uses live autotune. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that. No. So yeah, I can understand that he's using that because then you're always on pitch. But I like it more when you feel like the emotions. It's not like it's not a big deal if you're not always on pitch.
No. Right? True. I agree.
I mean, sometimes on a studio session, then you hear it as well. Yeah. And then you think, we like this because it's like that. Yeah. And sometimes you have to pitch, and that's okay, because we're using like instruments in the DAW, in Logic or whatever, whatever you're using. Then you have to. Yeah. But playing live, you don't have to.
Yeah, it's also kind of about the whole feeling of just seeing that artist kind of vulnerable and like playing actually like live singing. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but the rest is great. I mean, he plays a lot of instruments. It was a great show. He had a LED wall behind him.
Nice.
And he was also talking about mental health, which I find like a big really inspiring.
Yeah.
That you're just being able to talk about your mental health.
True.
And that's what I'm doing right now as well. Because I had a depression like after 2014, after winning a show, and it wasn't going how I wanted it to be, and how the previous winners went through.
Yeah.
And their careers just went higher and higher. And I remember that we were booking shows, a tour here in Holland, and I remember that one of the venues called us for like, there are only 2 tickets sold, so we have to cancel, and that hurts. So I just
definitely
went negative, and then but now I went to a shrink, and I talked a lot. So now that was also a reason to join The Voice. Like, I want to compete in a television show and just enjoy from the moment there. I think that's really important. And now I just want to have a message as an artist, like, it's okay to be not okay. I mean, it's okay to talk about feeling sad or feeling angry or whatever, instead of like on Instagram posting only happy pictures. We all know that.
True. I feel like I think that happens with a lot of artists, or I think that it happens because no one always talks about it. Yeah. But like, comparing is something that's really destructive for yourself. Like, it is. I mean, I see myself doing that sometimes, and then I really have to tell myself that I don't need to do it. But like, comparing, like, oh yeah, why does this other person have this or that, and why don't I get booked for this show, or why isn't my song doing as good as another song?
I understand that. I mean, you're always comparing, and also other people are comparing you to different artists. But I mean, there are a lot of artists that have a really long career, which they build it just gently. Sometimes we have to be patient.
True.
Sometimes we have to
your own path.
It's just your own path, and I think that if you want to live your dream and if you want to work for that dream, then I believe that's possible. But sometimes it just takes a little bit more time.
Yeah, true. Be patient.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll jump into, is it your turn or my turn?
I think it's your turn. Cool. You started, so.
Your content online is super cool, with all pictures and of course the cover videos. This must be a lot of work. Does it feel like work to you?
No, if I'm being honest, sometimes it does. I'm posting like 4 times or 5 times a week. Depends. And I'm also like retranslating Dutch into English songs or English into Dutch songs, which takes a while sometimes. But I enjoy that. But there are days that I'm thinking like, okay, what I'm gonna do now, and then I have to translate it first, and then record it, and then record the video, and then think about a caption, and then post it. But I like singing songs and making songs, so that's the reason why I'm posting as much as possible.
I feel like if you translate, I mean, I don't know how this works with copyright and stuff, but like if you translate a song either from Dutch to English or the other way around, have you ever had like in the process of doing that, like finding, like, because you can't sometimes translate things directly,
but I'm not doing that directly. No. But
like you come up with lyrics that you can then use again later, maybe, because you don't.
Oh yeah, I
don't know.
I never thought about that, but that's a good idea. I'm not sure how that's
I don't know if that's
on the right.
if that's legal.
I don't know if that's legal as well, but I think that's legal because in music we got like 2 parts: music, 50%, and 50% is lyrics.
Yeah.
So I think, but yeah, because it's translated. Yeah, I think it's
like,
a difficult.
It doesn't have to
story.
be the same melody. It's just words.
Yeah, and I'm not like translating it directly because I think that's lame.
Yeah.
I like to have the story, but write it from my perspective.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I'm translating songs. It's a little bit more motivating for me because it's not only a cover.
Yeah.
I'm doing writing as well, so I'm getting better at writing as well.
Cool. Yeah, I always love those.
Thanks.
I do check them out.
Nice. I have to think about a new one today. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I got a question for you as well. Can you forgive other people quickly?
Yeah, I am very easy in forgiving people. Yeah, definitely. I might still hold a little grudge, I think. But
that's normal, right?
Yeah. But I do forgive. Yeah, definitely. I never stay angry for long.
No?
If I even get angry, which I almost never get as well.
I think we're alike.
Yeah.
I'm not angry.
I mean,
if you want to get me angry, then there's a lot happen. Then
same.
Then
here.
there happened a lot.
Yeah, same.
But I'm also like forgiving. Just I let it go, and like I can be angry, and then 5 minutes later I don't remember.
Like sometimes I'm even with friends, like, and I don't know, whatever random thing happens, and they're like, "Dude, are you not getting angry about this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, no.
Yeah, I know. I remember my dad telling me like, "Are you mad or are you sad about something? Can you do something about that? If yes, then do something about that. If not, then why bother?"
Yeah, true.
I think that just a lot of weight of my shoulder just left when he said that.
True. Wise lessons.
Wise lessons.
Cool. I'll jump into a final one for you.
Ooh.
Do numbers count for you? Spotify plays, Instagram followers, etc.
Yeah, but also no. I mean, the numbers don't tell me if I want to sing songs, if I want to write songs, if I want to do a cover, yes or no. Because sometimes a cover is doing really well, sometimes not. Sometimes an own song is doing really well, sometimes not. But I want to see growth. And I think every artist wants to grow, not only in numbers, but also in just being creative, being a better person. I think we all crave for that. But yeah, of course, numbers matter because then you can analyze your growth sometimes. And I mean, getting 1 million plays or whatever is just like feeling that someone is clapping for you, right?
Yeah,
it's just a compliment. You did a great job in writing your song or producing or singing, whatever.
True.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because sometimes I really do. Like for instance, I did Chasing Shadows, one of my songs.
Yeah.
And that's probably, I think, still to date, like one of my most successful solo songs that I did. And I think that's like now 3 years old or something. And then thinking a lot of times like, well, why am I not getting those results now anymore?
Yeah.
Like, why did that one song got so big?
That's so weird. I mean,
Yeah.
that's also on Instagram and also on other platforms. I mean, TikTok as well.
Yeah.
It's so weird that sometimes a song is blowing up
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes a song blows up after a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sometimes we can see and we can analyze where it's from.
Yeah.
But sometimes not, and it's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. But then sometimes I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, great that song did great, and well, fantastic, and I can let go of that and like be just like, well, as long as people are still just enjoying whatever I'm releasing right now, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard sometimes to let go of.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you had like success with, great success with the previous song, and then you want to achieve that with a new song as well, or even better.
Yeah.
So I think that's normal.
True.
Right?
Definitely.
But I don't think that's the reason why we started making music.
No.
We didn't do that for the numbers.
True.
And if we keep remembering that, then we'll be fine.
Definitely not sleeping any less because of it. Luckily.
Okay, I'm gonna get the last question for you as well. Suppose there were 26 hours in a day. What would you do with those 2 extra hours? Sleep.
Sleep. Well, some days sleep, but well, yeah. Now I should have another inspiring answer ready. No,
just doesn't have to be inspiring.
Probably, I don't know. Hang out with friends, probably.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes when you have a busy day, you feel like, oh, maybe I just wanted to hang out a little bit with friends.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any time for that. So probably, yeah.
Okay.
Just hang out with friends.
Do you feel like now in quarantine you have more time to spend with friends and family?
Yeah, definitely.
Because of like,
I mean,
weekend tour.
Obviously trying to be careful with family and like grandparents and whatever.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, definitely with my friends, starting to get a little bit tired of them. No, just kidding.
Too much.
So how's that for you?
26 hours in a day. I'd probably be longer in the studio.
Yeah.
Most of the times. But also spend more time with friends and family as well.
Yeah.
I think we both can relate, but sometimes I'm really a workaholic, working long days in the studio.
Yeah.
Like even in the weekends, not able to play right now, but I'm still in the studio working on new music or working whatever I'm doing. So yeah, just or meet new people, which is hard these times, only online. Or maybe just go to the gym longer as well. I think that, or work more, or seeing my friends more, or depends
I feel
on
like
which day.
For me, probably it wouldn't even be about the extra hours, but maybe being able to stay up for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can push yourself, but eventually we do have to sleep.
Yeah. Sleep, I mean, sleep is important.
It's great.
For your mental health as well.
Great to do as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, if our body had the capability of staying up longer, that would be nice sometimes.
Yeah, it would.
Because like sometimes well, you know this, when you want to finish
Yeah.
something and you're like, I do really want to, but I also do really want to sleep.
Yeah. That's an important part.
Yeah,
Then,
definitely.
Or am I gonna do this later or the next day or whatever? But most of the times when you're in a song, you want to finish it.
Yeah, definitely. True.
And then the day after you listen to it, and then we're like, did I do this the last 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good talks. Thank you
Good
so
talk.
much for coming in, man.
No problem. I liked it.
And,
Thanks for
stream
thanks
our
for asking
song.
me. Yeah.
Stream all our songs.
Stream all our songs
Stream Won't Stop. Stream Not
and
Afraid.
stream
Stream When We're Gone.
and many more to come.